Keith will talk to us about XRP and the current market activity before breaking the major news, which is presumably something that everyone has heard by now, Ripple. The legal filings about Ripple v. SEC reveal everything about 1700 NDA. We examined it. I informed you as soon as this lawsuit was resolved. At last, we would be able to see what's actually going on at Ripple, and we would be able to determine whether it was all BS. This entire time, or is it true, and people, it really is. Now let's get started. On the last day, Bitcoin gained $58,183, and Ethereum gained $58,183. It's down, coming in at $25.76. The USD is coming in at 2.82% as a dollar, while the USDC package is coming in at 99 cents. Where are we heading with XRP, which is up 2.18% to a mean lean of 58 total cryptocurrency market caps of trillions and 75 billion? Where to go from here is a really good question. That amounts to $1 million. What's the question? You see, we're still in the cut. We are simply cutting 54 to 63 without taking any action. Just a significant reduction in the price of Bitcoin, which is currently hovering between $59,000 and $58,000. It's almost time for the breakout. Does it appear as the elections draw near, or does it this month? That's what we're going to do. While we wait for one of the two eventualities to come to pass, we do know that this is a bull market and that the price will rise. Therefore, you should go get one today. It will happen at the end of the current month. We have returned more XRP to our holders than these other projects, and we have massive games that are about to drop our token and drop the metaverse halfway through with 3 months left, which is about to drop this ecosystem. Probably 99% of the projects on the XP ledger have taken place in CompBin. XRP has displayed some compelling indicators of a possible breakout. They were correct when they released this yesterday. We engaged in a brief push-up. Indeed, they stated, propelled by encouraging developments in the ongoing SEC litigation opposing a triple and heightened market momentum. The token's price has remained between 57 and 65 cents, and analysts are speculating that XRP may reach new heights if it breaks through these significant resistance levels. However, they are correct in excluding the largest resistance level there, which is 75 cents. Everyone knows Pop likes to move alone, so it's to blame. We recognize that it is independent of others. Enjoys doing what it wants to do when it wants to, and nobody is going to control what it does for peculiar reasons. It's only going to be green today, huh? Cooking crypto, as Michelle put it, everything was set. Let's go on a dawn ride. I'm not sure. What does that mean? It sounded fantastic, so I wanted to demonstrate it to you. As you can imagine, we're going to ride it in the morning, when the price of XRP goes up. But first, let me talk about Keith, the one and only analyst to whom you should be listening, since he informs you of every move you make. Months in advance of when it will actually occur, so you may avoid having too much hope. You were warned that this would happen by XRP 382 FIB, which is still playing hardball at 60 cents. How many times must we appear on the screen? Hear and express it before others begin to, but hear this, there's some good news. Okay, enough about the relocation. As I previously stated, I wanted Bitcoin to be perceived as, above all, the moving average is good. The only drawback is that it might linger here and consider it for a while. Just like I would if I were telling you about Bitcoin. I want it finished. At the moment, it occupies this place. Occasionally, it becomes trapped and you have to consider it. In this case, you will see the Bollinger Bands becoming taut. And they aren't at all tight. Are too broad, they must squish in more, and when they squish in even more you will experience the volatility and pop that you are seeking. Which, incidentally, ought to advance us to the following stage, which is an additional FIB line. I've already sketched out another mathematical support and resistance line for you, and because we're under it, the resistance is 75 cents. Via the arrows here, okay? The fact that I was able to locate this month and months ahead of time is incredible. It's almost as if the chart predicted this would occur and I didn't require a warrior, princess or Riddler to assure me everything will be all right. I am acquainted with individuals hate me for this, and I get that it enrages people. You want to push back, believing that I simply can't be correct about this. It's not even about me being correct. We're going to keep consolidating and BS thinking about it because the chart is correct, and all I'm doing is reflecting that to you. It's likely going to go sideways from here. As previously mentioned, a little bit more, till the Bollinger Bands tighten. That's fine with me, and it might shoot up another shot. Here in the direction of 65 once more. Testing this trend line again between 60 and 65 cents, it hasn't broken yet. But if it does, I expect it to run up here to roughly 75 cents, at which point we should get a fade back. Once we get that fade back, that's when we truly obtain a pop. Alright, we must return and retest this trend line, and I am aware that that is unfortunate, yet it is likely to occur in the box. Mark once more, now is the crucial moment. This has never occurred before in recorded history. We'll keep talking about this until it happens because we know it will. After all, the same event, an XRP in 2020, occurred at the precise moment shown on the chart. You cross the trend line abruptly. Once you've consolidated back, you reach halfway through and then go time. Hi everyone. As you can see, we're in between. Halfway there, not quite to the last opportunity. Can you tell that we're still a ways off? But in reality, we're back in this zone. Starting at the bottom and working your way up to the very last opportunity. As you can see, we're moving forward at this moment. Though it hasn't occurred yet, it will. It may go back to 2016 because, well, that's the year that everyone enjoys discussing. The same thing applies. We are currently between the bottom and the final opportunity. Although there hasn't been a trend break yet, one is imminent. Once this consolidation gets back on track, there will be a brief period of consolidation. It'll be takeoff time soon, but I don't mean moon soon. Rather, I mean that we'll finally be able to make some upper levels that we haven't made in a very long time. The attack level will remain at 75 cents. It won't simply shoot up to the price you think it will have. Those will be really tough numbers to break, or at least test them. First, there will be $1, then a 130, a 150, and finally about $2. Not again. There you have it. The playbook is right there. That's how easy it is. As I said, cryptography is quite simple. You purchase red, you sell green, and you sit back, biding your time until the cost increases. Is that all we need to do on this end? Reviewing, are we breaking up again? Ku mentioned that we could be people in the 60 to 65 cent range. Yes, we're still a little over an hour in, but it's not time to call it quits on the band because they're not playing tight enough. Is approaching. I've been saying this since the year started, and many people felt it was absurd. Don't you think I get it a lot? Fear, but as time goes on, we discover this. With over 1,700 people, Ripple's 1,700 NDAs between big banks and other financial organizations and businesses located in according to the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit, the parties turned up more than 1,700 contracts during the discovery phase. These are detailed contracts in which Ripple transferred XRP to contractual counterparties, as well as a range of business transactions detailed in his expert report. Schwartz groups the 1,700 XRP contracts into four main categories: contracts wherein Ripple paid for various counterparty services and XRP supplied by Ripple, contracts wherein Ripple transferred XRP directly to a counterparty, and contracts wherein Ripple counterparties agreed to sell XRP on behalf of Ripple over trading platforms. Hi everyone, 1,700 contracts. Everything we believe to be happening has obviously been stolen. There are 500 collaborations that we are aware of. It's what the public has been informed of. Disclosed to us, or at least that was the figure. By now, it's very likely greater. There are 1,700 companies under NDA, bringing the total to 2,300. All of those companies will use XRP. They are not simply joining to use Ripple or their own digital blockchain and have nothing to do with XRP people. They will all use XRP in one way or another, whether it be directly or indirectly through their use of it as a gas token on the XRP ledger.